Today I am taking you to Walthamstow Market with me to do a bit of a fabric and trim shop. It's one of the longest markets in Europe. It's apparently nearly a mile long, and it felt like this on Saturday. I can tell you I did the whole thing from top to bottom and then back again. So I'm going to show you some of my favourite shops. So we're starting in Zayan, which, as it says on the sign, they do buttons. Yeah, they do lots of buttons, but they also do elastics and zips and the most amazing range of embellishments. It's a really funny little shop. It's very, very long and thin. You could almost miss it, actually. As you're going down the market from Walthamstow Central, it's on the left. Great selection of zips, concealed zips and regular channel zips. The embellishments are lovely. They've got floor-to-ceiling shelves with cards, with everything you could ever imagine. So if you've got a project where you need some gold braids, some beading, something ornate, or maybe even bridal, this is a really, really great place to come. And it's also great for your sewing essentials. They have everything from poppers to embroidery hoops, again to zips. A bit further down, you've got the Textile Centre. I visit here regularly for basics. Got lovely ginghams. They have printed cottons, stripes and florals. And quite often I'll get some calico there. They're nice in there as well. They're really friendly, and everything's nicely displayed. I didn't buy anything the day I went to film this, but it was well stocked. Next stop is a market stall going down on the left. I'm still going down towards James Street. Such good value. You'll see at the end, I've shown you my stash. I got, I think about 30 metres of ribbon, or between 30 and 40 metres of ribbon for about £7. I mean, just amazing. Said's Fabrics. This is a lovely shop. Everything's beautifully displayed. It's all very, very civilised in there. It's lovely. He has everything from beautiful printed ditzy cottons to more sort of traditional dressmaking fabrics, and a lot of canvases and upholstery and furnishing fabrics as well. And there are the printed cottons. He has a really good range. And then the odd random thing, I noticed this roll of red lame, which would be great for Christmas. How lovely is that? And then also this metallic jersey, which I thought was quite fabulous. Anyway, so moving on to Fabric Store 2. Now, I got some great stuff in here. I didn't film much in there, but you'll see at the end I've added a bit on. I got some really nice lengths of fabric and a little sequined panel. This is one of those stores where they sort of pile it all up against the wall and you can't see everything, and I always feel like there might be something there that I can't see that I'm missing out on, but it's definitely worth a look. I got some great stuff. Now, this is a regular of mine, the New Fabric Shop, and they're really friendly in there as well. Calicos, printed cottons, furnishing fabrics, jerseys, they do sequin fabrics. They really a huge variety. I've bought some great fabrics in there that I've made clothes, that I've done furnishings. They've got metallic jersey. They also sell African batik prints as well. So that's worth a visit. Now, this is towards the end of the market. Ribbons I've been visiting for years. This is their second location. They've moved down, and it's a lovely shop and everything's beautifully presented, which makes such a difference. Again, they've got a similar range to the first shop I visited, but the presentation's a bit different. Zips, if you're into knitting, they've got a wide selection of coloured wools and yarns. They sell knitting needles and things. And then the range of embellishments and laces and braids is excellent. It really is excellent. It's got pom-poms. They've got all sorts. They even sell felt and fusings. I filmed quite a lot in here because I thought it was worth showing you. As you can see, the choice is vast. And then the final fabric shop, Istanbul Fabrics. I got some really nice double-faced jersey in here. He's really nice. I go there quite regularly, and that was my last fabric stop. again, that's back at the top of the market. And that was it. And then I had to go to prep for a cup of coffee and recover. And then what follows is a more detailed film of my stash and exactly how much I spent.
So these are the spoils of my Walthamstow Market haul, if you're interested. If you're looking for trims and things, you can really get some great stuff for great prices. So this is from Zayan, one of the first shops I visited. They do lots of zips and trims, but I spent, I think I spent £7 in there, and I got this whole bag of tassels, £3, silky tassels. I'm going to make Christmas decorations with them. I bought 4 silky threads, festive colours again for Christmas decorations, and I got these braids as well, and these were about £1 each. They're festive colours, not totally sure what I'm going to do with them, but they'll be great to keep in stock for future projects. So really lovely festive colours. And then this is, again, this was £1, and it's 30 inches. I don't know what that is in centimetres, but I think it's over a metre, isn't it? Or is it? No, just under. Look, it's like a binding with a lovely red, gold and green thread running through it. So £7 at Zayan, which was I think my first stop that you saw. And then I visited a market stall, and that was super good value. Again, we're coming up to Christmas, so this is all really festive and festive colours. I spent £7.50. I got gold wired ribbon. I think I got 4 metres of each of these. If you think how much you'd pay in a retail shop, this is just amazing value. And it means you can experiment with things because you're not quite so precious. I don't mean you waste things, but you know, you're less uptight about because you spent less money on it. Gold wired ribbon, 4 metres. This is really lovely. I think I'll probably use, sorry, it's all a bit tangled. It got shoved in the bag, as it does. It's like an ivory ribbon with a gold trim, lovely for wrapping up Christmas presents. Again, lovely gold lurex ribbon, 4 metres of each of these. A dark green satin, a bright emerald green satin, a dark red and a bright red. This was £7.50 for all of that. Amazing, in my opinion. Then there's a shop called Ribbons that I've been going to for years. I used to buy lots of zips there, and they're great. It's a lovely shop. And I spent, how much did I spend there? I spent a bit more in there. I spent £12.50. And I got these gorgeous. That was £2. It's gold rickrack, dark red rickrack, a lovely gold braid, probably for trimming decorations or wrapping up presents. I like to use sometimes quite plain wrapping paper like tissue and just have beautiful ribbons to make them look special. And pom-pom trim, love pom-pom trim, red and green. Not sure I use it this Christmas, but if not next, because well, you can never have enough pom-poms, I always think. And then, not Christmassy, but really nice, a little bag, and it was £1. And if I can open it, it's all gingham. They're gingham trims, gingham again, another classic. That's gingham bias binding in pale blue. Looking a bit summery in November, but yeah, something I'll probably use in the future, so I'll put that in my little store. And then lovely navy gingham ribbon. How nice is that? Gingham's always sort of around, isn't it? It's always relevant. So that lot was £12.50. Not bad. And I also bought some fabrics that I have here. This shop, I think this is called Fabric Shop 2, believe it or not. And I've got some great bits. Now, I spent £18 altogether. This is all £18. This, I found this on the floor by the till in a box. and it's it's sequins on mesh, and it's a panel. How fab is that? Not quite enough for a boob tube, which is probably just as well, but I'm going to make it into a clutch bag, I think, some kind of accessory. I love this sort of zigzaggy, it's a bit ziggy sawdust, but you can imagine a nice oblong clutch bag with a plain sort of evening outfit. I think that would look great. I can't remember how much these things were individually, but I didn't spend very much. And then also in a box there was this belt, and it's about 3 meters long, so it goes round, and it's like an infinity belt, and it's all different colour sequins, and it goes round and round and round and round. So I'm going to, I might change the buckle. I'm not sure about that. What do you think? Pink? It's a bit 80s. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. They've got the pink backing, so I thought that would be a great accessory with a plain outfit at Christmas. So I got a belt, and then I got these 3 lengths of fabric that were in, you know, when you get those big boxes of fabric, you can just have a really good rummage. I got these 3 for future projects. I've got some really nice patterns from a company called Trend Patterns, some nice dresses, and I'm planning to make some dresses for holiday next year. This is really nice. It's kind of like a pony print. I thought it was quite interesting. I don't know whether you can see, but it's got like a dark brown on ivory, and it's I'd say that's I think it's a viscose. It's a viscose crepe. It's very heavy, I think, and it's very drapey. So that was one thing I got. Then look at this. How nice is this? It's an ivory and a chocolate brown, and you can't see probably on camera, but it's like a twill. I think it's a polyester twill. Make a great blouse, shirt, top. I don't think it's quite heavy enough for trousers, but it's very lovely. Do you know, it reminded me of, I don't know if you follow La Collagerie, it's like a curated selection of things, and big on stripes. Reminded me of them. Anyway, I got that, and black and white polka dots, about 4 meters of that. So I'm probably going to make some camisoles and little dresses for my next summer holiday. And the final thing that I got, excuse me a minute, I just need to grab the bag, is this lovely double-faced fabric from one of the shops at the top of the market. It's Turkish fabric. The bloke has some really lovely fabrics in that. I'm just going to get it out. This is his shop, hang on. Istanbul Fabrics, that's him. Anyway, it's a double-faced jersey fabric in a kind of camel colour. I loved it instantly, and there were some imperfections in it, so I had a bit of a haggle, and I got it reduced down, and I got about 5 meters. Look, can you see? I don't know whether you can see on the anyway, there's a ladder. So I needed 5 meters, and it got a bit complicated, but anyway, it transpired that I paid for 4 meters, but I got 6. So it was a bargain, and it's lovely fabric, and I am going to make a coat, and the patterns from Trend Patterns, I've already made one. It's this. It's lovely. It's quite a big voluminous coat, and I made one in a quilted fabric from Walthamstow Market. I'm going to show you, it's here. Bear with me a second. I'm just going to put it on. This is a quilted fabric that I got from the market a few months ago, and this fabric cost me £6, and it's quilted, and it's also lilac inside, so I bound the interior. Anyway, so that is my Walthamstow Market haul from last week. So I'm going to put in my description, I'm going to put the names of the shops that I went to as a little reminder. So if you do visit, and I think it's well worth it, as you can see, you can drop in there and see what you think, maybe get some bargains too. That's all for now.